Hey everybody, I got some information. I just want to do an update on everything that's going on. This is going to be an update on a few different things. First of all, I got some really excellent news last week. The beginning of some excellent news, I think. I had called the insurance company to check on the claim that was in there for my initial fertility appointment to see if it had paid or denied, to kind of see, you know, what we could expect, if we were going to have to pay out of pocket or if the insurance would cover. The insurance company said that they had sent a letter to the fertility doctor's office requesting more information. I asked the girl if she could just send me a copy of the letter. That way, you know, I could make sure to keep up on them, make sure they do what they're supposed to. Plus, I just really wanted to see what the letter said. So, she sent me a letter. I got it toward the end of last week. I think it was maybe Friday or Saturday. I can't remember. And I was super, super happy to find out that they are only requesting medical records back to November 1st. So what they did is his insurance was effective May 1st. They requested 6 months prior to that, which should mean we are absolutely fine and everything should be covered. Please, please, please. I was so thanking God for this. You know, the absolute proof will be if the claim pays and there's no issues. I did call the doctor's office just to make sure, because my concern was kind of that, and I think you worry about stupid things, but this is my concern, that they would send more than back to November 1st, because, like, on the sheet of paper, maybe the previous appointment would be up there or something, but she said usually they are very particular. They only send exactly what's requested, so I hope that that's the case, and I hope that it will pay, and that'll be, you know, really good. It'll be way cheaper for us, so that'll be great. So I'm just kind of waiting on that, and they said that they sent them out July 1st. So the good thing is something should be happening. We should be hearing something really, really soon. The other thing is today in the mail I got the explanation of benefits from the surgery, which I'm kind of surprised it went so quick, because, you know, my surgery was July 22nd. I had the explanation of benefits in hand today. That appointment for the doctor's office was like June 3rd or something, and it's like over a month, almost a month and a half, and I haven't heard anything on it, so it'll be interesting. The thing about the hospital explanation of benefits is the price. I cannot believe how expensive it was. They billed for the surgeries $15,967.95, almost $16,000. And I know it was a dual surgery, but that is a lot of money. The insurance company paid $9,313 according to their fee schedule, and I have a copay of $20, so that's not bad at all. Now I know that some things are billed separately. Like, I don't know if the doctors bill separately, because there's some really big chunks of change on here. It doesn't say specifically what they're for, the hospital. I'll get a bill from the hospital that'll say that. But I think, like, the anesthesia doctor bills separately or whatever. But all in all, I should only have a couple copays of, you know, around $20 a piece or whatever. So I'm glad I didn't have to pay that. But what else? Oh, in regards to the surgery, just an update on where I'm at. I feel totally 100% back to normal, which is just excellent. It started basically Saturday. I woke up, had absolutely no pain all day long. You know, we went and did stuff. I walked around places. The one thing that bothered me at first, that first weekend, I think that's maybe what made me feel so bad after that, is that first weekend I wore jeans. What I tried to do is wear, like, things that were loose on my stomach, you know, that didn't, you know, confine me in anywhere. So I wore sweats the entire time. And that first Saturday I wore jeans, which, you know, the jeans rub right across your belly button. So I think that's kind of what irritated me. But I wore jeans this weekend, had no problems whatsoever. And so Saturday was fine, Sunday was fine. This morning I woke up in just a little bit of pain, and that was just because, I think because I'm starting to roll over more in my sleep, whereas before I was very stuck to my back. I'm starting to roll over a little bit more, and I think last night I rolled a little too far and went a little bit on my belly, and that, you know, irritated me a little bit this morning, but I got up, and I've been fine ever since. So, with all that being said, the next thing I want to talk about is this past week, I was talking to my husband about waiting the month, you know, to recover and everything on this cycle, to recover before we started the injectables. I told him, because, you know, I don't want to be sick and throwing up and, you know, re-injuring, because those muscles are still kind of sore a little bit. Not like to do everyday things, but like when I notice it the most is like trying to sit, when I first initially sit up in bed, like it just has a little twinge of, you know, a little bit of pain, just because I think they need to be reworked or whatever. But I told him like throwing up from being pregnant or whatever, you know, that worried me a little bit. And he goes, yeah, but you know, it's going to be a while before you get to a point where you're, you know, throwing up or whatever. He's like, so, you know, he just really wants to get going again. And now that I've spent an entire weekend out of pain and been able to totally resume normal everything, except for going upstairs, it bothers me a little bit, I decided, okay, let's go ahead and do it. So I called the doctor's office. I'm just waiting for a call back. I said, you know, they didn't find anything in the surgery. I'm healed. You know, I really want to start with the injectables this next cycle, you know, have somebody call me back. I kind of thought about just scheduling, because when you do, I just found the paperwork today, when you do the Gonal F injectables, like you have to have an ultrasound, a baseline ultrasound the first to the fifth day. I thought about just scheduling the ultrasound and just going through and then waiting, you know, if, whatever, but I didn't do that. I did it the right way. So I'm just waiting for a call back, and I kind of feel like it's something I'll argue over, because I'm pretty sure they'll have the nurse call me back. And depending on the nurse, I don't know who it's going to be, but I'll kind of argue over it and be like, you know, it's my body, it's my choice. Unless there's a medical reason, you know, I want to start. So, especially because the whole point of this summer was that we would do the injectables, that I would take the time to get this, you know, because it's like I'm totally relaxed. I don't have any stress from a job. I don't have school. I don't have any of that. You know, I can totally put forth 110%, you know, to get pregnant. And I just would kind of love to do it now versus when I have to go to school and I have homework and tests and everything. So we'll just kind of see what happens with that. I'll do an update when I find out what the heck is going on. Let's see what else. Oh, as far as like lifestyle weight loss goes, I've lost another 3 pounds. I haven't been super great, but I haven't been totally bad either. The main thing is that I'm eating some stuff that I couldn't have for 2 months, so I tend to eat more junk every day. Like, for example, last night we went and got, you know, cookies. We've had ice cream a couple times, just stuff I couldn't have, and I don't know, I can't use that excuse, though. I can't, that's an excuse, and I shouldn't be using that. So, we're going to try to work a little bit harder on that, and we're going to start going for walks again. I feel totally fine, so there's no reason why I can't go to walks. You know, today is the first day, because in the weekend we really don't do any housework. I usually do it during the week, or my husband's been doing it for the past 2 weeks. I want to do the, or I want to start going for walks. I started doing laundry and everything again today. I can, you know, put laundry away. I can, you know, get the dishes and everything put away because I can bend and everything. I couldn't do that before. So it made it very difficult to do anything by myself. So I'm just super excited that everything is back to normal. I really feel like things are back to normal. And I just feel like had I known what to expect a little bit better, I wouldn't have felt so down in the dumps about everything. So I really hope that anyone that has the surgery, you know, I hope that I can provide some kind of useful information. Let's see. So we're just going to continue on trying to eat better and do better things. You know, my husband, with him cooking and everything the last couple weeks, you know, we had things that were easy for him to just cook and make easy, so I'm hoping this week I can get back a little bit more to preparing, you know, better meals. Not only healthier, but like, you know, we ate a lot of quicker stuff, which obviously, you know, tends to be higher in fat and calories and everything, so I'll be able to prepare more things. That's that, I think. I have the doctor's appointment on Wednesday with the gallbladder doctor. I probably won't do an update. I'll probably just mention it in one of my other videos, but I will try to do a pre-TTCing update as soon as I find out when I will be TTCing. I really, like I said, I'm ready to argue for it if I have to, because I want to do it this next cycle. My cycle should start the end of this week, the beginning of next week, and I just want to do it. I want to get it started, get going. That way, if it doesn't happen for us the first, second, or, you know, we've at least started, we've at least begun, and I'll deal with whatever happens as it happens. So I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful week. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.